All right, welcome back. I did completely forget about this little cutscene that plays after the events in Nelveska with Construct 7. So we're still in Nelveska, but Reese has some stuff going on. This dragon, in truth, I find it difficult to believe. If not my words, believe your eyes. The stone we've won, Cancer. On it, my hopes must rest. I'm gonna give this dragon Cancer. Go now. Be not afraid. You okay? Reese? Well, okay, that's not what I would have guessed. Reese, is it truly you? That was my armor. Beowulf, I thought the joy of your embrace forever lost. Reese, my beloved. Aww. So let that be a lesson to you, everyone. If you give a dragon Cancer, they turn into a pretty blonde woman. I mean, that's just magic science. I don't know what that qualifies as. All right, we are gonna try. I was gonna say we're gonna try to sneak back to Goug. Oh, I can... Ooh, that's good to know. I had intended to take out the two chocobos, but it's really helpful to know that when I use his sword abilities, he can't target himself. Yeah, I think that, I can't remember exactly how that works, because I really didn't use Reese all that often. But I think that affects, like, a small T shape in front of her. Or maybe that's just the last of her abilities that she can learn, which I think is, like, Holy Bracelet or something like that. Or it might be Holy Breath. But she's got some neat abilities. You get her so late in the game that everybody else was completely overpowered in comparison. I also think, yeah, she gets very weird equipment options. I think, she can't equip any armor in her base class. Put that ribbon on, silly. Huh. Wow. That's really good. I would like more of those. Can she not wear boots? She can't. That might explain why she never really got the chance to participate. So like her movement that she starts with, that's it, unless you improve her abilities. Oh, I don't want to fight anybody. I just want to go to Goug. I don't think anybody's super eager to watch me grind. In any meaning of those words. Alright. Yay! I was nervous we weren't going to make it. Oh, listen to that pleasant music. You don't suppose this one will metamorphose as well, do you? We'll soon know. Father's mercy. The great Odin's raven. I don't know, something about that just felt like a very Will Ferrell line. Oh, who's that? Is that who I think it is? What is this place? Who am I? I remember being swallowed by a current, a great stream, and then... I recall reading something of this in a volume long ago. A transporter. A transporter? A device for teleportation across dimensions, across the very fabric of time and space. Then the man before us hails from a world beyond our own. Like as not, behold his manner of dress. My name is Cloud. Yes, that was it. I am Morbo of House Beowulf. That man over there is... I couldn't care less what your names are. What I need is a battlefield. That's right. I was a member of Soldier. He has no manners at all? Ugh, what is this feeling in my fingertips? The heat inside my skull. No, stop. Sephiroth, no. Best keep your distance. That man is not stable. You don't know the half of it, Mustadio. I have to get there. What do you suppose that was all about? It is an incredibly long story. All right. That's inconvenient. Hoping not to fight more. I also keep throwing my white mage in, despite the fact that they don't have any, like, quick kill abilities. Like, Geomancy is wonderful, because it can target up to 5 people, and probably kill all of them. My white mage, not so much. She could probably kill, like, 10 or so, maybe more, if they're all grouped up and a meteor lands on them. But that just has such a long cast time that it's not even worth it. And even these classes where I can attack and take out an enemy, they feel a bit more useful. White Mage is extremely useful for, like, the genuinely challenging combat. It's always nice to have healing and the ability to raise people from the dead, but when you're just kind of constantly taking out enemies that are not all that challenging, it's probably not the right class to go with. Morbo, your speed stat is absurd at this point. Gonna make a joke about, like, what have they been feeding you, but it's repeatedly leveling up and degenerator traps, so I know exactly what I've been feeding you. Alright. Let's head back to... I remember it's Zalgidos that we need to go to. But I want to go by way of... No. I guess there is no direct path there. That's inconvenient. I would like to stop fighting at every opportunity. Alright, let's see what we're up against. I also don't really like this location. I mean, I really like this aesthetically. I like this location in the game. I just don't like it for these moments where I'm trying to do something else and just skip right past all of this. But I think in general, this one's actually pretty cool. Hopefully you can swing low... Nope, you can't swing low enough to hit that. Alright. I thought I was using one of the abilities that actually had an area of effect, and it just wasn't triggering. Nope, I was using the wrong ability. Good work, Beowulf. You really carried the team there. You too, Meliadul. I mean, admittedly, that's on me for building up everybody else's speed stat as high as I did. Oh, for the love of... Just let me skip this crap. Alright. This is just a big ol' fuck you to the random enemies at Beta Sandwaste. Also, I really hope I don't end up getting, like, a status move that kills him. Because that absolutely could happen. I mean, especially in this location, which, if I remember correctly, is, like, covered in traps. Admittedly, I think most of those traps are poison, and he has Shadow Blade, so I can just regenerate health. Although, there's some undead in there as well. I don't think I can hit all of them, but there's one good spot to target. Oh, I can. Hell yeah, Orlando. Alright, now that I have embarrassed you by fighting all of the monsters you sent at me with one dude, will you leave me alone? I mean, I know I'm talking to a computer program right now, but still, shut up and leave me alone. Right. Yay. Oh, snap! Required combat? Morbo's involved? You know what? For the sake of story, let's throw Mustadio in there. There are the people who have affiliations with the stone. Oh, snap! A flower for a gill, sir? Is something the matter? Do I look like someone familiar? What an incredibly insightful thing to ask. No, never mind. I have to go brood over here for a bit. Well then, good day to you. Well, shit. Oh no. We've been searching for you, Aerith. Thought you'd kicked away, eh? Hawking flowers for your mum again today, I see? Such a dear girl, always working so hard for your mum. Please, 10 more days. Even just a week is all I need. We set the date, and the date's long past, love. You'll make good on that gelt here and now. All 30,000 as we lent you. Release me! You know, now as I look at you, you're quite the rum duchess, aren't you? Seems to me as you'd earn a lot more selling that tinderbox of yours than them flowers. What a horrible euphemism. Get your hands off her. What did you say? I said get your filthy hands off her. I'd not be talking to me like that. Might be as you get blood on them fancy riggings of yours. Run. You looking for a good drubbing? That depends on what a good drubbing is. You want to fight? What's with this cull? Cloud, are you all right? Twice be damned luck. Come on, boys. Oh, that's some familiar music. Protect Cloud. Fragile little Cloud. So this song isn't directly from Final Fantasy VII, but you could probably tell draws some inspiration. Also composed by the same person, so that helps. All right, so that was it's just me being real stupid there, wasn't it? Probably should have gotten better perspective, and I could have realized that there wasn't anyone standing in that square I targeted. Good work, Mustadio. Reese, I swear. You are just worthless. Like, in the nicest way. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? Well, now you're all in big trouble. I mean, mostly just because you've taken your turns and you won't get any more. I'm going to slaughter the rest of you. Don't worry, Mustadio's gonna get some turns in there as well. Wow, really? What is his... Huh. Wonder if he just has items that give him immunity to those things. Damn it. Thief's Cap, Blackguard, Elven Cloak, and Runeblade. I don't think so. Also, I don't know if I've ever gotten to showcase Construct 8's abilities. He does some cool stuff, but he takes damage from, like, every ability he has. Reese. I will do the off-screen grinding to get Reese and Cloud up to kind of comparison with the rest of our squad here. I've lost something. Something very important. Cloud? I've not been myself ever since. Who am I now? What should I do? How can I stop this pain? Cloud, there are people waiting for you back in your world. Am I not right? With the power of another stone, we may be able to return you there. Let's go, Morbo. I can't stay here. I have to get there, to the Promised Land. Okay. Alright, so you can see Cloud joins, I believe he joins at level 1, with no weapon. And the reason Cloud joins with no weapon is because you have to find his weapon. It would be awesome if it were the Buster Sword. It is not. I'm going to do a quick save. And we are going to... We're going to head to Mount Bervenia in the hopes... Damn it, that we don't run into random combat anywhere else. So Cloud is pretty genuinely worthless at this point. Joins at level 1 by default, regardless of what level you're at. And, like, we are very near the end of the game at this point, so it's weird for him to be level 1 this late, but he is. Such an inconvenience to run into all these random fights, because I want to showcase how to get Cloud's weapon in the same episode that I have Cloud. So maybe I'll fast forward through some of this stuff. All right. Can we get to Mount Bervenia? Oh, now we don't do random combat? Shit. Okay, so one thing I did learn in prepping for this, you can actually find this weapon before Cloud joins you. Hopefully it will still be there. I found it once. I'm thinking you can get duplicate copies, but we'll find out. I found it while I wasn't recording, which is inconvenient. I should have just hit the record button as I stumbled into it. But it can only be found, as far as I know, in Mount Bervenia. And you need to have the Treasure Hunter passive, or like the movement skill equipped, which is why Morbo is not moving quite as far as he normally would, because I've sacrificed my movement +3 buff for this Treasure Hunter. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that hits both of them. I don't think you can, yeah. Well, that's a shame. Alright, so now the trick is to leave one of these alive so that Morbo can get into position. The one spot you want to get up to is right there. Oh, I think I need that enemy to get out of the way so I can climb up there. Which means he has to take a turn, which, as we all know, is going to take a while. But because I sacrificed my movement buffs, I can't improve my jump or move abilities. So I can't get up there just yet. But I'm pretty sure this is the exact same build I had on him when I got there last time. Alright. Come on, little winged eyeball. Get out of the way. Oh, for the love of God, do a thing. There you go. Little floating eye. Yeah, that was worth it. Alright. Unfortunately, I think I screwed myself. Because I need to get past him. Yeah, that's a problem. This is annoying. I wonder if I can jump back over there. Because I will definitely get more turns than my little floating eye friend. Alright, I might be able to get there. It's like the longest way to do this. And it just had to be what I was recording, didn't it? Alright, we're almost there. Next turn. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing there's some RNG tied to this. Because the alternative, other than finding a trap on this particular spot, is finding what's called a materia blade. It's as far as I know, it's the only weapon that Cloud can use in order to access his soldier class abilities. And it can only be found in that spot where Morbo is standing, I think. That's where I found it the first time. But I will I'll go into the equipment and we'll throw it on Cloud and oh, well, whatever, we'll save as well. Oops. And there it is, the materia blade. A sword of extraplanar origin. I guess that's the fact that it's a name, materia, conjures images of Final Fantasy VII, and it gives you that explanation of extraplanar origin. It's kind of your hint that, hey, this is Cloud's weapon. And yeah, that unlocks his limit breaks, which are his limit breaks from Final Fantasy VII. So we did it. We recruited Cloud. This is a pretty big deal. And we will hopefully be able to showcase some of his cool abilities in the next episode. Thanks for your patience, putting up with the fast forwarding and my nonsense. I will see you guys on the next episode.